Welcome, citizens of Gotham, to our conversation today. I'm Batman, your Dark Knight, and I'm here to share with you some valuable insights on various themes that can help you navigate the complexities of life. From autoconhecimiento to the power of symbolic representation, we'll explore it all. First and foremost, it's essential to understand the importance of self-awareness. To know your strengths and weaknesses, your motivations and desires, is to have the power to shape your destiny. As eu sempre digo, conheça suas sombras para dominar sua luz. Knowing your shadows, your flaws, and your fears is crucial to becoming the best version of yourself. It's not about being perfect. It's about being aware of your limitations and working to overcome them. Now, when it comes to decision-making, it's vital to remember that choices have consequences. The decisions we make define who we are and what we stand for. As eu aprendi ao longo da minha jornada, escolhas definem heróis e vilões. Pense antes de agir. Think before you act. Consider the potential outcome and choose wisely. The choices you make will shape not only your life, but also the lives of those around you. Staying focused is another crucial aspect of achieving success. In a world filled with distractions, it's easy to lose sight of your goals. But, as I always remind myself, distrações são armadilhas do Coringa. Mantenha-se no caminho. Avoid the traps set by the Joker. Stay on track and maintain your focus. Remember, the journey to greatness is not a sprint, it's a marathon. Pace yourself, stay committed, and you'll reach your destination. Establishing a routine is also vital to achieving success. Consistency is key, and it's essential to create a schedule that works for you. As eu aprendi da minha formação, treine como cavaleiro. Disciplina diária constrói grandes feitos. Train like a knight. Discipline yourself daily, and you'll build the foundation for greatness. It's not about being perfect. It's about being consistent. Adaptability is another essential quality to possess. Life is unpredictable, and being able to adjust to changing circumstances is crucial. As eu aprendi com minhas experiências, o morcego se orienta na escuridão. Aprenda a se ajustar. The bat navigates through darkness, and so can you. Learn to adapt, be flexible, and you'll find your way through even the most challenging situations. Creativity is another vital aspect of achieving success. Thinking outside the box, finding innovative solutions, and being open to new ideas is essential. As eu aprendi das minhas experiências, até o bate-repelente nasceu da necessidade. Inove sob pressão. Even the bat spray was born out of necessity. Innovate under pressure, and you'll find creative solutions to the challenges you face. Patience is a virtue, my friends. It's essential to remember that success doesn't happen overnight. As eu aprendi ao longo da minha jornada, até o plano mais perfeito exige tempo para ser executado. Even the most perfect plan requires time to be executed. Take your time, be patient, and you'll achieve your goals. Gratitude is another essential quality to possess. It's vital to appreciate the people and things in your life. As eu sempre me lembro, reconheça os Alfreds da sua vida. Ninguém chega ao topo sozinho. Recognize the Alfreds in your life, those who have helped you along the way, and be grateful for their presence. No one reaches the top alone. It's essential to acknowledge the people who have supported you. Change is inevitable, my friends. It's essential to learn to adapt and transform. As eu aprendi com minhas experiências, Bruce Wayne deixou a caverna. Transforme seu luto em legado. Bruce Wayne, left a cave, and so can you. Transform your pain into a legacy, and you'll find a way to move forward. Balance is key, my friends. It's essential to find a balance between light and darkness, between good and evil. As eu sempre me lembro, equilíbrio é chave, nem sempre herói, nunca vilão. Balance is the key. You don't have to be a hero all the time, but never be a villain. Find the middle ground, and you'll find peace. Respect is essential, my friends. Treat others with dignity and respect, regardless of their background or circumstances. Assim eu aprendi ao longo da minha jornada. Trate todos como merecem. Até o coringa tem dignidade. Treat everyone with respect, even the joker, and you'll find that everyone deserves to be treated with dignity. Trust is another vital aspect of building strong relationships. Assim eu aprendi com minhas experiências. Construa como Gordon e Batman. Palavra é honra. Build trust like Commissioner Gordon and I have, and you'll find that your word is your honor. Be reliable, be dependable, and you'll build strong relationships. Learning from your enemies is also essential, my friends. As I've learned from my battles with the Joker, enemies reveal your weaknesses. Learn from them. Enemies reveal their weaknesses. Learn from them, and you'll find a way to overcome them. Loneliness can be a challenging aspect of life, my friends. But, as I've learned from my experiences, even Batman has the Batcave. Find refuge, not isolation. Even Batman has the Batcave. Find refuge, not isolation. Reach out to others, build connections, and you'll find a way to overcome loneliness. Social media can be a double-edged sword, my friends. As I've learned from my experiences, virtual masks are dangerous. Be authentic. Virtual masks can be dangerous. Be authentic. Be true to yourself. And you'll find a way to navigate the complexities of social media. Bullying is a serious issue, my friends. As I've learned from my experiences, the Penguin was a victim before he was a villain. Break the cycle. The Penguin was a victim before he became a villain. Break the cycle, and you'll find a way to prevent bullying. The absence of a parent can be a challenging aspect of life, my friends. As I've learned from my experiences, Thomas Wayne will not return. Honor him by living with purpose. Thomas Wayne will not return. Honor him by living with purpose. Find a way to make a difference, and you'll find a way to overcome the pain of loss. Honesty is essential, my friends. As I've learned from my experiences, masks are for protecting others, not yourself. Masks are for protecting others, not yourself. Be truthful, be honest, and you'll find a way to build trust with others. Forgiveness is another vital aspect of healing, my friends. As I've learned from my experiences, even Harvey Dent deserved a chance. Let go of the grudge. Even Harvey Dent deserved the chance. Free yourself from resentment, and you'll find a way to forgive. Healthy masculinity is essential, my friends. As I've learned from my experiences, strength is not violence, it's control, like Batman versus Superman. Strength is not violence, it's control, like the battle between Batman and Superman. Find a way to harness your strength, and you'll find a way to become a better version of yourself. Failure is an inevitable part of life, my friends. As I've learned from my experiences, falling is human, getting up is Batman. Falling is human, but getting back up is what makes us strong. Learn from your mistakes, and you'll find a way to overcome them. Boredom can be a challenging aspect of life, my friends. As I've learned from my experiences, Gotham never sleeps. Find challenges that move you. Gotham never sleeps. Find challenges that motivate you. and you'll find a way to stay engaged. Peer pressure can be a significant influence, my friends. As I've learned from my experiences, the cowl defines Batman, not other people's opinions. The cowl defines the Batman, not others' opinions. Stay true to yourself, and you'll find a way to resist peer pressure. Addictions can be a serious issue, my friends. As I've learned from my experiences, crocodile venom is weakness. Face your demons. The crocodile's venom is weakness. Face your demons, and you'll find a way to overcome them. Rest is essential, my friends. As I've learned from my experiences, even the Dark Knight rests. Respect his limits. Even the Dark Knight remains. Respect your limits, and you'll find a way to recharge. Technology can be a powerful tool, my friends. As I've learned from my experiences, use like Lucius Fox, tools, not crutches. Use technology like Lucius Fox, tools, not crutches. Find a way to harness its power, and you'll find a way to achieve your goals. Justice and law are complex issues, my friends. As I've learned from my experiences, not everything is black and white. Learn to navigate the grays. Not everything is black and white. Learn to navigate the gray areas, and you'll find a way to understand the complexities of justice. Violence is never the answer, my friends. As I've learned from my experiences, batarangs are not for revenge. Defense, not aggression. Batarangs are not for revenge. Defense, not aggression. Find a way to resolve conflicts peacefully, and you'll find a way to build a better world. Competition can be a healthy aspect of life, my friends. As I've learned from my experiences, get over yourself without becoming Harlequin. Healthy rivalry exists. Surpass yourself without becoming the Joker. Healthy rivalry exists. Find a way to compete with yourself, and you'll find a way to become a better version of yourself. Mortality is a reality we all face, my friends. As I've learned from my experiences, Jason Todd is not back, except the end to value life. Jason Todd did not return, except the end to appreciate life. Find a way to cherish every moment, and you'll find a way to live life to the fullest. Moral dilemmas are a part of life, my friends. As I've learned from my experiences, the Joker's boat or Ra's al Ghul's train. Difficult choices shape character. The Joker's boat or Ra's al Ghul's train. Difficult choices shape character. Find a way to make tough decisions, and you'll find a way to develop your character. Sacrifices are necessary, my friends. As I've learned from my experiences, Rachel died for Gotham. What are you willing to lose? Rachel died for Gotham. What are you willing to sacrifice? Find a way to put the needs of others before your own, and you'll find a way to become a true hero. Solidarity is essential, my friends. As I've learned from my experiences, Wayne Orphanage wasn't for fame. Don't do it without a stage. The Wayne Orphanage was not for fame. Give without seeking recognition. Find a way to help others without expecting anything in return, and you'll find a way to build a better world. Honesty is always the best policy, my friends. As I've learned from my experiences, even Batman lies, but he never betrays his principles. Even Batman lies, but never betrays his principles. Find a way to stay true to yourself, and you'll find a way to build trust with others. Inner conflicts are a part of life, my friends. As I've learned from my experiences, the Scarecrow attacks minds. Master your inner fears. The Scarecrow attacks minds. Master your inner fears. Find a way to confront your demons, and you'll find a way to overcome them. The balance between freedom and control is a delicate one, my friends. As I've learned from my experiences, Batman is not a police officer. Responsibility requires limits. The Batman is not a police officer. Responsibility demands limits. Find a way to balance your desire for freedom with your need for control, and you'll find a way to become a responsible individual. Individualism can be a healthy aspect of life, my friends. As I've learned from my experiences, Gotham needs Batman, but he needs the Bat family. Gotham needs the Batman, but he needs the Bat family. Find a way to balance your individuality with your need for community, and you'll find a way to build strong relationships. Faith can be a powerful tool, my friends. As I've learned from my experiences, Alfred believed in Bruce. Find his anchor. Alfred believed in Bruce. Find your anchor. Find a way to hold on to your faith, and you'll find a way to stay grounded. Humor can be a great way to cope with adversity, my friends. As I've learned from my experiences, the joker laughs. You can choose not to make it a joke. The joker laughs. You can choose not to become a joke. Find a way to laugh at yourself, and you'll find a way to stay positive. Imperfection is a part of life, my friends. As I've learned from my experiences, even the Batmobile breaks. Fix it. Don't throw it away. Even the Batmobile breaks. Repair yourself. Don't throw yourself away. Find a way to accept your imperfections, and you'll find a way to become a better version of yourself. Aging is a natural part of life, my friends. As I've learned from my experiences, Bruce has become slow, but not useless. Reinvent yourself. Bruce slowed down, but he didn't become useless. Reinvent yourself. Find a way to adapt to the changes that come with age, and you'll find a way to stay relevant. Mentorship is essential, my friends. As I've learned from my experiences, Dick Grayson flew alone. Prepare others to follow you. Dick Grayson flew solo. Prepare others to succeed you. Find a way to pass on your knowledge and skills, and you'll find a way to leave a lasting legacy. Technology can be a powerful tool, my friends. As I've learned from my experiences, never replace the human touch with machines. Never replace human touch with machines. Find a way to balance your use of technology with your need for human connection, and you'll find a way to build strong relationships. Regret is a waste of time, my friends. As I've learned from my experiences, Batman doesn't go back in time. Correct mistakes in the present. The Batman doesn't go back in time. Correct your mistakes in the present. Find a way to learn from your mistakes, and you'll find a way to move forward. Dreams and reality are two different things, my friends. As I've learned from my experiences, Batman is legend, Bruce Wayne is action. The Batman is a legend, Bruce Wayne is action. Find a way to turn your dreams into reality, and you'll find a way to become a true hero. In conclusion, my friends, life is a complex journey, and we must navigate its many challenges with courage, wisdom, and heart. As the Dark Knight, I've learned that it's essential to stay true to oneself, to be aware of one's limitations, and to always strive to become a better version of oneself. Remember, the power to create positive change lies within each of us, and it's up to us to use our gifts, talents, and abilities to make a difference in the world. See you soon, friend.